Let's see where that.
I'm going to abstain.
Okay. So we can start out.
We need to pray. When we get to that point of the agenda, we need to pray for us.
No,
Not yet. I just want to.
just have to be in.
I'm trying to get my. Aaron, I'm gonna call you out for before we start. I'm opening my agenda. It is 10:22 on September 25th, and I hereby call this meeting of the Flint City Council to order. Roll call, please, Madam Clerk. Mr. Mays? Present. 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 There are 5 members present. Mr. Pfeiffer, will you lead us in the pledge of allegiance?
Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Is there anyone who has, would like a moment of silence for a member of us? Hearing none, Pastor Harris, would you please lead us in prayer?
I'm learning someone new. As we read this witness, Lord, I'm going to appeal to all of us to say a silent prayer. All of us. Let us begin. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you. Reading of disorderly person city code subsection. Any person that persists in disrupting this meeting will be in violation of Flint City Code section 31-10. Disorderly conduct, assault and battery, and disorderly persons, and will be subject to arrest for misdemeanor. Any person who prevents the peaceful and orderly conduct of any meeting will be given one warning. If they persist in disrupting the meeting, that individual will be subject to arrest. Violators shall be removed from meetings. Are there any requests for changes or additions to the agenda? Seeing none.
Madam Chair,
Yes, Mr. Mays.
I got one. Yeah. Pastor Harris, Pastor Reed is here. At the end, still said it might not be our own single thing. Right before council, final comment, it was something that's on the line in relationship to their business. That's it.
Okay, I'll order that without objection. Oh, sorry. All right, I guess I need a motion for that, then.
Madam Chair,
Yes, Mr. Murphy.
and I put it in the form of a motion, if they're here and if they want to discuss their business, and I think we have no required business here. They spend a lot of time, sometimes folks might not want to come back, but if they're here, then I want to give them that opportunity at the end, and I so.
Is there support? It's been moved and properly seconded to have, Pastor Harris et al. Is what I put. Make any final comments? Is there any discussion? I said et al. So that includes everybody who wants to. All right, any other discussion? Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call vote please to approve the agenda as amended. Or for this amendment, excuse me. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. The vote is 5 yes, 0 no. Okay, we have a presentation of, well, I guess that's all under the consent agenda. I don't see public comment. Public speaking is after public hearings and presentation of meetings. So we need to, we can do that on the consent agenda, correct?
It's on the agenda, presentation of the minutes.
That is part of the consent agenda. Go ahead, Mr. Mays, I'll let you know.
Okay, I'm gonna make a motion that, we accept and approve the minutes 230-327, with any corrections, and I so.
Okay, there's a motion on the floor to accept 230327, the draft minutes of the special council meetings on September 18th. Is there support? Moved and properly seconded by Ms. Burns. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote.
Madam Chair,
Yes.
I do have one quick thing.
Yes.
We haven't got meeting minutes in a long time, and I know that the clerk is doing all she can, being short-handed, so I want to thank her for starting to get this backlog taken care of. So, thank you, Madam.
Any other? Seeing none, roll call. Ms. Priestley? Yes.
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 Vote is 5 yes, 0 no. Vote is 5 yes, 0 no. Presentation minutes has been approved. This is public hearing 230276.6. On ordinance number 230276. And I'm sorry, I don't remember how many minutes people have to speak in the public hearing. 3 minutes. Oh, okay. Yes, Ms. Mays.
Before you get to the ordinance and call a public hearing, I mean, you can do it, but I want you to state to the public and the listening audience what this ordinance is dealing with.
Absolutely, I would like to do that. This is a public hearing for ordinance number 230276, an ordinance to amend the Flint City Code of Ordinances by amending Chapter 6, alcoholic liquor sales, Article 1 in general, Section 6-6, consumption in public prohibited, possession or consumption in public park or parkway prohibited, exception. Okay, members of the public have 3 minutes to speak on this. Are there any members of the public who'd like to address the council and this public hearing? Mr. Mitchell, this is the public hearing on this alcoholic thing. I just wanted to let you know. So when you speak to that.
Hello, my name is Mario Mitchell. Live at 759 East Linden Avenue. The drinking situation at Burston Field House, if people don't supposed to be having their own liquor license, the new laws they're supposed to be sitting, don't stand in front of being wine stores, but and you telling me how to speak about people selling junk, selling their own beer products, and to you to Mr. Murphy, just like the preacher had outside the prayer, Mr. Murphy, and look at all them goons and whatever it is, all them gone. The school teachers and all them supposed to be representing third ward, and always having the other council lady talking about mental disability. But disability is starting from Chevrolet trucks and talk about they ask me, I'll be 1 minute late because I missed a train. A train make me late every day. Every single day they say, you got a drinking problem? I ain't drunk nothing in my life. And you talk about Pacific old victim and all that stuff. Got the preachers got to say a silent prayer, let God come in this building, God do what he will to be dunking, premeditated. What is the hypocrite? Oh, sure. And tell me somebody put words in my mouth. Who do you think you is? This priestly talking that junk talking about castrating somebody's balls off and all that. Junk. This guy over on prison, over on the radio. You see what he got to over there? Old man Dumas on Rankin Street, change about, put a junk guy in front of his house, and got Dumas don't know how to repress the public. And talking about, I didn't know that on Winter Street, they killed a man, you was there to walk through the snow, and come back and kill the man in front of his house, and he was still kicking, and nobody knows who did it. I still remember that jump, when he talked about that jump, he's mad back, and all that stuff, and he put, and moved it over there, and somebody must try to put me out in the third ward, and put me over the back way, guys, still in the third ward. Thank God in the radio street, that's where it all started from. The person never went to school, them drugging, and police shooting, killing all the witnesses where they get stuff, and talk about smelling of it and stuff, and Pulaski Street, and the white man get fired on his day off. And all that drugging, you talk about some stacking liquor. Who you think you is? You drugging, you hillbilly, what a hillbilly is. Or somebody, a black dude take a leak or something, go bullet in his head, point down south, that's probably everybody in your eye. You all take that. You run the people from Georgia, from Florida.
Ms. Richard, there are two speakers up above, and I will cut you off at the time limit. Okay, anyone else?
I saw something with Brownsfield, you know, this one, for the house.
This is that's in later.
It's later on, right? Not today. So make sure you don't go there, because how much money are you gonna catch? We keep on getting these Brownsfields, and we go read watch the video and where anybody can go say, this is Brownsfield, this is Brownsfield, this is Brownsfield, and they would make it into a business to where, they can come and capture our tax dollars. Speaking about these trolleys, the power that be downtown, I don't think they wanted this to pass because they're not making money off of it. Why is Flint always the last one, last city to do something innovative or do something different or do something that takes us to move us forward? A lot of people always talk about moving us forward. Can they do wine tasting on this trolley? Can they do wine tasting? Because over in Detroit, and Bay City, and all these other different places, they are able to do wine tasting. Why are we always the last ones to be able to do something? But we always talk about we didn't get so much, we are doing so much, and we ain't doing shit. I'm not gonna get up here and speak again, but I'm tired of seeing uptown development. I'm tired of seeing all this downtown stuff going on. I'm tired of seeing nothing but white people on the pavement down here putting these bricks. I'm tired of seeing all the white people putting up these damn apartments. I'm tired of not seeing African Americans doing something downtown. I'm tired of not seeing things built on the north side. I'm tired of people standing up, Chris Martin, with some bullshit, but won't stand up, man, when it's time to tell the administration to do something on the north side. Cut some ribbons on the north side. Oh, they won't do that because they're political prostitutes. They move whenever they tell them to move. Matter of fact, Councilor Mays got dogged out by me and a whole lot of others. Councilor Mays was begging for the pastors to come stand with him down here. And they wouldn't even do it. They pick and choose who they stand with. Right now, they stand with downtown. And we need to stand together and stand against all of them. Thank you.
Amen. Anyone else who'd like to speak on this public hearing?
Somebody go get Elder Jones. Elder Jones. Elder Jones.
Good evening. My name is Gina Lester. I'm the Flint, Michigan. People are going to speak to are gone now, but I'm sure they're watching. Haven't brought my word to a council meeting almost a year. And I was hoping tonight would go smooth as it did last week when Mrs. Priestley was chairman. But we see what happens.
Ms. Lester, this is on the public hearing, not public speaking, so if you could keep your comments related to this, I appreciate it.
I get that out of my system. Because schools, we don't get to talk, that's why we're in the audience screaming what's really on our mind.
Amen.
Any other person would like to speak during this public hearing? Seeing none, I'll close this public hearing now and open up 230-277.6. And this is a public hearing for ordinance to amend the Flint City Code of Ordinances by amending Chapter 28, Motor Vehicles and Traffic, Article 1 in general, Section 28 and 28.6, adoption of state law covering possession of alcohol in passenger compartment of a motor vehicle. Anyone who would like to address the council, has 3 minutes.
Yeah, my doctor, R.L. Mitchell, again, take that. They like, hey, people like that, take a, let me go, dude. You ain't, cause you went to the line, you think you doing something, ain't good, watch it. Oh, yeah, like I say, my name is R.L. Mitchell. And we'll talk about this driving and drinking. And people, when I was pulled over, a dude, I got pulled up when I was at the time in 10th grade, 63 and Pell, driving my mama home from church and a couple of sisters. And the police pulled me over because the windows was dark and stuff, and I ain't much drinking. And he got up and everything. Anyway, that was on, but drinking, hey, we talking about, hey, the kids got to deal with that stuff on their own. That's what they got. They ain't here. They should come up here and we are. This city, like I say, the ordinance of drink. Hey, that's these kids only 14 years old. They got their car, they can't wait. They got brand new cars and they can't drive across it. If somebody says she come to age before the mama back, Miss Welly ought to bring our school teachers or kids in here because they up there talking. All of them on the bus right now talking junk, talking about they don't take care of their school teachers. But why you let those people talk to them that way? And them kids ain't, hey, I'm gonna stop right here and should have asked them whatever got up there, and I keep it, forget that junk.
Thank you.
What, man, what? Talk now, you looking, drinking, dude, let somebody kill a dude, but I ain't saying that. All that junk.
Thank you. So anyone else would like to address this public hearing? Anyone else? Seeing none? And it's that public hearing. Going on to 230-278.6, a public hearing for ordinance and to amend the Flint City Code of Ordinances by amending Chapter 28, Motor Vehicles and Traffic, Article 14, Motorcycles, Bicycles, and the like, Division Bicycles. Is there anyone who'd like to address the council on this public hearing? Anyone? See none? This public hearing is closed. Going on to public speaking. Members of the public shall have no more than 3 minutes per speaker during public comment. Only one speaking opportunity per speaker. Numbered speaker slips will be provided prior to the start of the meeting to those wishing to speak during this portion of the agenda. No additional speakers or slips will be accepted after this time. The vote says after the meeting begins. Madam Clerk, who is our first public speaker?
Wow. Come on, speaking on this situation about people from listening at this council meeting from down south and all over the United States about, I was talking, I like what they gave me, this shirt here. You see it when it's laid on here, take that. And I got a whole bunch of these shirts for me, but it started from like the council lady talking about, I got a handicap. Let me call it, what you call it? I cannot just listen to the name, but it started from General Motors over there, but it started on Laredo Street. Once my wife, and this is the month of sickle cell. When I first learned about sickle cell, the person, her husband comes from down from Arkansas, and the women's, I just had moved over to North Side, and the women's wanted me to meet a certain girl, took me to the church, but I went over there. She was in this house with the lady was, her husband just had died. Well, the lady told me what happened. He took a sickle cell and had his clothes in the garage all folded up. But anyway, I'm trying to say this. People, just like Murphy, people like they the same time to come, but they said 1 out of 7 people in black people is with that sickle cell. So I just had to put, I said, I worked at the shop for 7 years without a vacation. And they gave me a break. I said, without me, I went and told them about what. See, I'm trying to get to this point because Flint, they be killing people in Flint, nobody's saying nothing about it. I mean, but ain't gonna put it on the mess, the sickle cell, but that school, Roy Wilkerson, in Pearson School, I went to put I told her to put my son in, both of my boys in there, but she put them in Roy Wilkerson, and the doc said, I went with my overalls on from the shop, and the whole prison school, the police stopped in front of Milton Street and said, if you was on that property when we got to Uber, they kicked and black guy started busting police in the mouth, and the guy, big black man, jumping on, he said, and stuff like that, and just like, hey, and it's still, you see the schools over there right now, people stuck disappearing, nobody doing nothing about it, and you, people like you, talk about, and you hang a Negro up, and have a white man split his balls up in his house, and who come up with that junk? That's what I'm on. They say you don't need a weapon for the people to jump on you because you over it. Just like, man, they be telling me, oh, and girl, you got a TikTok, take that, and welcome up to the Flint, down Florida people. Yeah.
The next speaker is Thomas McDonald.
My name is Tom. Good evening,
council. Councilwoman Priestley, when you talk about cutting us off in 3 minutes, that has extra force after what you shared last week. So you cut us off after 3 minutes. So thank you for the fair word. I want to just speak briefly about, I've been doing a lot of reading about the ARPA funds and the various final rules that the federal government laid out in relationship to ARPA. And this is something I'm sure you're all much more familiar with than me, but I needed to do some catching up, and so I did. And one of the things I noticed in listening to lots of slides and public presentations on, I think related to Final Rule 2, was that special, and I know you know this, but I'm just putting it out there for the public, that Special Rule 2 basically outlines that there are certain jurisdictions, because of the numbers of census tracts that they have that are low, determined to be low income, middle income, that make a city like Flint eligible for additional funding. Obviously, Flint received that. But the same presentation goes on to talk about how the reason for that is because there is a recognition based in social science about the pandemic that says that the pandemic has been especially hard, disproportionately hard, on low-income people and people of color. And I'm not sure that there's something in the rules that Princeton Young will catch that will say what, the way that funds are being dispersed is illegal. But I think we could say, even if it's not illegal, that it might be immoral. And so I encourage you to think about, I heard the question, like, well, back to the audience, well, why don't you tell us where we should take out? That's not the audience's, that's not the public's responsibility, that's your responsibility to make sure that you're in sync with the ethical mandates that are built into that. One thing that I'm very sure about is, I comb the language endlessly of these final rules and slides, is that it doesn't say anything in the ARPA rules that the funds are meant to be used to delegate $50,000 here and there to advance your own political fortunes or whatever other fortunes they might be. It's not in there. I looked really carefully. Nothing about bypassing established practices and not using score sheets to reward people who, end up benefiting. So think about what the ARPA funds are really at and follow along accordingly. It's your job, not the public's. Thank you.
Thank you.
The next speaker is Trevor Berryville.
He's not here.
No.
Allison Montgomery Littlejohn.
No.
Beverly Biggs Stevie. I don't want to see him. Alfred Harris.
No.
David Curtis.
No.
Dion Freeman.
No. None.
Good evening, council. I was up here to talk about something else, but I just want to let you all know what happened in the back of the room, whether you care or don't care. It's a part of the city council, and it's becoming a part of this culture. I'm sitting in the back, minding my business, someone looking over my shoulder asked me, was I taking pictures of them? I wasn't. I don't know who this person is, and I don't care who they are. They don't mean nothing to me. They walked around, went somewhere else, and came back again and stood behind me and said something about taking pictures. I'm sitting there still ignoring them. They walk up behind me and stand behind my chair, so I stand up to protect myself from this individual. They reached over and grabbed my phone and tried to wrestle it from me. So the commotion that you all heard in the back, that's exactly what it was about. So you can call it what you want to, you can say what you want to about me, however you want to bring it. Assault is assault. So now you all have had an assault against a resident inside of the city council chambers. I don't know what y'all can do about it, but I know what I am going to do about it. I'm going to file press charges. So I just want you all to know, as the elected officials of this city, the culture that you all have created and the things that are going on inside of this chambers is unacceptable. It could have turned real ugly, because if I had decided to defend myself even in a bigger way, then maybe I would be the one defending myself and then being in some type of trouble. It's unacceptable. I brought up the point about the $1 million going to the Flint RX Kids program. I believe in the program. I believe that it will do a lot of good. I just don't believe that we should take our monies and give it to that program. The city has all types of coffers and many different pots of money. So the contingency was that you have to give us this before we give you that. Then it's an unfair regulation or stipulation for the people that it's gonna help. If you're gonna help the people without any strings attached. Like I said, I don't have anything against the program. I think it's gonna be great. It's gonna help a lot of children. But we are still, everybody in the city from this ARPA dollar pot is looking to have something done for restoration of homes or things like that. So someone asked where money can come from, and I suggested that $1 million be put towards the residents and their housing projects. I guess good night.
Next speaker is Ms. Jones.
Love.
Armina Pollard.
Love.
John Billings.
Love.
Emmett Lyons.
You right here.
Good evening, Council. Chairman Lyons, before what I'd like to address is that, shall we just mention the culture that's been created down here? Well, you can see from the absent seats, that's where it all begins. They're not here. And it's pretty sad. And I would like to know, what can y'all do to get rid of that? We got Quincy going off having temper tantrums, wanting to fight. Got Adele bullying and wanting to fight. We got Candace over here looking like the Joker and crazy. Okay. So y'all, they love to go shade and shots down here. But then when it's coming back to them, you know, then everybody's a victim. Dennis in no way called her a monkey. She emphatically said, he called me a monkey. I don't think his mother named for her. Moose would be cute, but however, we ain't doing that. And Ms. Priestley, I would implore you to, I don't know if y'all can get the votes, but y'all got to do something about Adele Lewis. She is the cancer. And then she got her minions following. Because we would like to see some city business get done. Every time I ask about that ARPA money, all hell breaking loose. How much money is there? Does anybody know? That's the problem. Have a good night.
Yeah.
Audrey Muhammad.
Love. Yeah, you got that out.
Casey Harris.
What you say?
Don't worry, I just got to have knee surgery. I'm in physical therapy. My name is A.C. Loomis. I I reside in the city of Flint, Second Ward in particular. I just want to remind the city council, I mentioned it in a public speaking before, resolution 230322, my glasses out in the car. And I would hope that you take, separate that and send it back to where it's supposed to go back to this finance and do a deep dive in that. I'm real sensitive when it comes to buying vehicles for the purchase for the city of Flint because of what happened in the last major, one of the last major vehicles that were purchased by the city of Flint. And, you know, one of the questions I had, I think I sent most of the council person's email regarding that, I hope you got it, is that, you know, the state of Michigan has, you can go into the state of Michigan and get better deals through the ones they deal business with. You know, we may have go, how do they advertise, you know, bid debt or whatever. So I would just like for you to look into that. No, I'm good. That's what I want to say. I just want to say that it's peace in the valley. It's so quiet. This way it's supposed to be. I mean, you can have say what you want to say. I wrote a thing that you can be disagreeable. I mean, you can disagree without being disagreeable. When you bite your tongue with your teeth, you don't take your teeth out. You don't go and get them out. Teeth and tongue fall out. Y'all ever bit your tongue? You didn't run to the dentist and say, take my teeth out. Spouses, they have disagreements. They don't run to the divorce court. Siblings, we have disagreements. We don't disown our siblings. So, you know, I said it last time and I meant it, you know, I don't see why y'all afraid out here. If you, was that, I just don't understand. You pray, God is not the author of confusion. He's of peace. You know, maybe they should give you a good feeling when you pray. Prayer is a sensitive desire in the heart. You can pray, you know, I learned to pray in school. You know, I learned and to pass that test. Y'all know we had to pray. Lord, help me to pass that test. Well, Lord, please don't let my mom and daddy beat me. Sometimes he answered, and guess what? Sometimes he wasn't. Oh, all right. I know.
I apologize for cussing. Paul, I apologize for cussing to,
About me.
hell no. What we have here is that, all right, pastors, let me say, I've never seen nowhere in the Bible where God tried to compromise with the devil. Matter of fact, he ain't gonna even want to talk to him. In the Bible, it states that you go to the person, speak to them. If they don't listen, then you go to the pastor and you have to sit down and talk. If they don't listen, then they go to the public or the congregation. That's what they do. So if I have an issue with you, everybody know me, I call you, talk to you, and then if we still don't disagree, I come out to the public with it. I mean, pastors, this is not 1968. People are tired of getting screwed over. I'm not trying to sing Kumbaya songs, man, and hold hands anymore. Because we got our ass whooped for over 400 years. Damn, we're gonna learn a new strategy. But then we have these leaders, man, that love to have meetings because they go to the meetings on behalf of African Americans and they go sit down at the table, they take $10,000 and say, I'll take the black people off for you if you pay me.
That's how it works here. I ain't seen it done. And there's a lot of pastors that's doing it. I never seen Dr. Martin Luther King protect the elected official. He stood with the people. I don't care who the hell you are, black, white, people, Republican, Democrat, I'm gonna talk about you. If you are not working for the people. We never had anything like this when we got poisoned. And we was mad as hell. And not one time did we have anything like this right here, what happened tonight. Because of the leadership of the day. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna criticize y'all right here. When y'all seen Judy get up, y'all only had one resolution left or something. All four of y'all should have got up there and broke through and tried it again in another meeting. And then she did it again, Judy, you gotta go up there that you said you were gonna cut off. I'm serious. You gotta stay up here and really, the devil was reckless tonight. That set the tone. Even worse than trying to play victim over here and turn around and Tanya and say, why are you following me? Tanya only had one way out. This shit has to stop. Because attitude reflects leadership. And y'all be up there or over out here. Thank you. Yeah.
And the last speaker is Gina Luster.
No. She left. Oh,
My name is Gina West. I live in the 8th Ward, Flint, Michigan. I think I'm on the right time. But at any rate, it was really disheartening to see what happened tonight. Like I said before, the meeting ran so smoothly last week. I want to thank Councilwoman Priestley for calming things down. To quote my niece, if you kick a dog, it's gonna bite you back. And I've seen Councilman Mays get kicked for 9, almost 10 years, constantly kicking. But one thing I can say is, all those who kick you, all of their residents call him when they need something. He doesn't turn you down no matter who you are or who you politic with. He's always there to help you. I can't say that for the other 6 people, because I don't know them, but I know Councilman Mays for sure. And Councilwoman Jerry Picard always, I don't live in her room. She answers my phone calls. She helps me with stuff that's not even city related. She helps me with my daughter, whatever the case may be. Same thing with Councilwoman Burns. They're open book. They're not asking you why you calling me, what you want, call your council person. A lot of folks out here can't call their council person. They've either been blocked by, threatened to go to jail by, or they just don't answer or don't respond to calls. And then all the attention comes in here. They all know they're being watched. They want to be on TikTok. Because if they did, they would continue the same behavior they got on TikTok. And for their information, Councilman Mays been famous. Go in his office. It's a picture with him and his son holding, standing next to Jesse Jackson in the 80s. He been famous. He didn't make himself famous. He didn't call TikTok. He didn't call all over the world and say, hey, y'all make me go viral. The clown show, the monkey business, made Flint City Council people go viral. People talk about how it's being chaired. And they ask us, are y'all blind? Where's the leadership? Why hasn't the mayor stepped into the council meeting and tried to get this under control? And we have Councilwoman number 9, she wants to be the fake parliamentarian. Every time you guys say something, she's co-signing. She's always out of order. She's never chastised about it. And it just continues and continues and continues. I don't see this council moving forward until you get rid of the cancers. Because the cancer does nothing but spread. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, now it's time for council response. Council members are limited to 2 minutes and is subject to all rules. Is there anyone who'd like to address the public? Go ahead, Ms. Burns.
Thank you. I'm gonna say thank you to everyone who stayed. And it got a little rough, got a whole lot of people got better. The energy in the room has changed. And we're here to do the work. 5 of us stayed. The other ones left. We spend most of our day with 5 or 6 hours in special affairs. That should never happen. And for Dion Freeman, that would actually be the second assault. The first assault was when Councilwoman Lee Worthing hit Jasmine's family and she didn't press charge because her father had just passed away. She stated at a leadership meeting that she regretted that she did not press charge. She hit her. She assaulted her, and then turned around and said Jasmine's family hit her. She became a victim like she does every single time. What happens when you move people quickly get the business done? Even the audience is calm. No one is out of order, no one's upset, but I appreciate the audience saying, you know, I'm just not going to sit by and watch this happen. Just like the riverboat incident. People are swimming in the water, get across, to get involved, to stop the injustice. When she cheers, it's an injustice. And I appreciate all of you staying, because we have to hold, y'all have to hold us to a higher level. But I'm not going to let and allow and sit by idly and let them mistreat. When we were out there, who my colleagues are. And Councilman Murphy gonna be in trouble as he was chastised. He gonna get it, because you can't tell her she was wrong. She was upset and going off on him. So thank you for staying. You know, we have to work together to be a better council. And I'm sorry that the jury should have been done 3 hours ago.
Thank you. Anyone else? Go ahead, Mr.
Thank you, Madam Chair. First, I would like to thank the residents for staying and for continuing to be engaged in the process. I want to echo the sentiments of my colleague, Councilwoman Burns. I made that motion earlier to said Councilwoman Lewis down and sharing the meeting, because I realized we were not getting anywhere. It was, you know, the residents, you guys are important to us. This is your chamber. You elected us to sit in these seats. Why not come in here and want to put you out and give you warnings? That doesn't make sense. It can be as simple as, audience, can you please calm down? Audience, we can't hear up here. Can you please calm down? But yet you decide you want to call out audience by their name and then give them a warning, or have the police officers to escort them out. And some of the residents are your residents in the second ward. And the thing about it is, I do get a lot of her calls because they don't want to call her. And I answer their calls. I just keep her out of the equation. They don't even want to deal with her. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Anyone else? Mr. Mays?
I appreciate everybody who stayed and everybody who comes. It's been Augusta, and I thank you like that for the line, right? When I listen to y'all, Mercedes, I listen to everybody. But I have a duty and a responsibility to try to make it right in folks' minds. Part of the problem is that you got a mayor calling them down and stirring up the pot. Don't look at these people independent from the mayor. You gotta understand who's getting calls and who's going to whose office and who's listening to who. Even when it comes to Chris Martin and some of them pastors. That's why I want them to come speak for themselves. So you want stuff to be right, but it's people intentionally stirring up the pot with 5 or 6 council people until the council people get here themselves. I'm not giving the council people a way out because they grown and they can read rules and vote yes or no on appeals and punish this one and punish that and condone wrongdoing. They grown. But guess what? There's another one in the mix that's kind of wrong, real wrong. That is the city attorney.
Oh, yeah.
He's been telling them wrong and giving them bad legal advice. And then he'll try to prosecute me and leave me in my official capacity without legal help. You got some devilish folks down here in this administration. It ain't just council people. And I want y'all to understand that. I'm gonna tell it all.
Thank you. Anyone else? Go ahead, Mr. Piper.
Yeah, like my colleague said, thank you for sticking around, but, also, I think my colleagues will stick around so that we can get the business done. Mr. Dumas, I looked at that, and those cars are under the state purchase agreement. So they were through the state, authorized program, so these are state prices on those pickup trucks. So we didn't put it out, we just went directly to the state. But once again, thank you for sticking around. I know, it's late in the hour and we went through a whole lot of rough patch, but hopefully we can move fast and get through this and go home.
Thank you. I'll take my time. Okay, you know, nobody up here is blameless. Nobody.
The question
We're all, what's your,
you say nobody up here what?
is blameless.
Oh, she said.
We've all caused our own problems. We've all caused problems. We talked about each other on Facebook. And so we have to be careful. This is, I stayed away from Facebook all weekend. And I absolutely, I'm glad I kind of glanced at it real quick because I almost forgot to do something. But anyways, Mr. Dumas, I also looked on that resolution. And, so I was gonna bring that up. But I wanna thank everybody for staying and for addressing council. We're gonna try to get this business of the city done as quickly as possible so we can all go home. Thank you. Okay, I'll take a motion for, consent agenda. The made, Mr. Piper's made a motion. There's a motion on the floor to approve the consent agenda. There's support. As Ms. Burns, is there any separation?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a separation, Madam Chair.
Go ahead, Mr. Mays, which one?
I'm gonna do this for Mr. Dumas, and then we'll see what happens with it. I'm gonna separate 230-322. And then 230-328 and 329 is making out of it.
No.
Okay, and then doing the agenda change, I will withdraw. I'm gonna see if I can get it done to the final time, but we only got 1, 2, 3. 3. Now, is the ordinance as part of that
Yes.
consent agenda?
Yes.
Separate all 3 of them ordinances. 230-276. 230-277. 230-278.
Thank you. Anyone else? Anyone else? You went 3, 2, 4? Okay. Anyone else? Okay, so,
Madam Chair,
yes, please.
seems like the clerk is driving.
I know that there are resolutions from the administration fund. I think to be clean, we should just.
You got it.
Okay, then I'll separate two reasons. Yeah. Separate,
It wouldn't be approved, it would be done once.
yeah, I think we'll just be cleaning things up. Right?
Madam,
They're not gonna pay for it, right?
It would not authorize finance and purchasing to keep those second.
Madam Chair, I resolution to the clerk,
230301, 230306, and 230308. Those are the ones that
and
are
what
there
that
to.
301, I don't see, I see 301.
That's on page 3.
Okay, whatever three she's talking about, I want to separate it so we can discuss it and communicate. So I want to separate 2301, 230, 306, and the third one would be what, 230308. I'm gonna find out what's going on. Y'all know what's going on. If you didn't have the group and stuff and no discussion and stuff, you could do it and keep them there. But
Okay,
the only way you can discuss matters there is to separate it. I'm gonna respect you, I'm gonna respect the clerk, and then I'm gonna make my own decision.
okay. The consent agenda now consists of just two resolutions, 230302, 230320, 321. Yes. 230. Oh, I got that one, sorry. And 230330, thank you so much, Ms. Piper. Okay,
About 324. You separated that.
that is separated. Yeah, okay, go ahead, roll call. Please, that's for resolutions 230302, 230321, and 230276. Excuse me, 230330. Oh, my goodness.
Ms. Rutherford.
Yes.
Ms. Byrd.
Yes.
Ms. Piper.
Yes.
Mr. Mays.
Yes.
Yes. Votes 5 yes, 0 no. On to our first separation. I get the right page. Oh, okay. 230301 is our first separation.
Yeah, Madam Chair.
Go ahead, Mr. Mays.
Okay, I need to hear from the clerk. And, you know, I hope folks don't object. I need to know what motion I want to make. And if y'all want to make a motion and then hear from the clerk, so maybe I can fix it from there. You know, it's 5 of us here. What y'all want to do is,
I just want to move on.
say what? Make a motion to approve it. I want to listen to the clerk. So if you think it needs to be a motion, make it, but I won't talk to the clerk. I just ain't gonna make the motion.
I'll make a motion to approve 230301, 230306,
Point
and
of order,
230308.
point of order, I want to.
I made it possible.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say. You say
Is
what?
there support? 230301, 230306, and 230308. I make a motion to approve. Is there support? Seeing none, that motion dies for lack of second. Would anyone like to make a motion?
Madam Chair, I'll make a motion, I'll see how it goes, but, that's kind of when you separate them out, do this like that, but I think you wasn't, it's right. I'm gonna move to 30301 for approval.
Okay, so move to, approve 230301 is the support. Ms. Moved and properly seconded.
Madam Chair,
Go ahead, Mr. Mays.
through you to the clerk, Madam Clerk, depending on what you say, it's gonna have a lot to do with me, amending my motion, substitute motion, what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna vote. What was you trying to tell us?
And so although the administration did approve these new emergency purchases, and you can approve them, however, they will show as approved in the system. So if someone requests or asks for a copy of that resolution, it will show it as being approved, even though the administration might not act on it or enforce it. It will still show it on the record as having been approved and you adopted it twice. You might not spend the money twice, but it will still show as an approved item. So my preference as a clerk would just be to have it brought for postponement definitely, so that people know that it's not in effect, that legal document, that resolution is not in effect. Even though the administration might not enforce it, it will still show as an approved resolution instead. It will still show as an approved document. So that's just my concern.
I see what you're saying. Based upon them doing this emergency purchase, and based upon the request that I made through you, Madam Chair, to Mr. Edwards, can you approve?
Mr. Edwards?
Well,
still here.
Through you, Madam
Thank you,
Clerk,
God.
emergency purchase. Mr. Edwards, while you walk up here for the sake of time, I'm gonna talk out loud. You submitted documents allegedly in line with the ordinance by y'all view for the mayor to make of emergency purchases. When I looked at the letters or the communications, in my view, they wasn't in line with the ordinance. Do you know why I would say that? When you think they were?
Madam Chair, through you to Councilman Mays. Yes, my understanding is they're in line with the ordinance.
Okay, my understanding was, and I ain't got it in front of me, you might have it in front of you, but the Lord bless me with a brain. Those were to the purchasing director from certain folks in the department, correct?
Correct.
And the ordinance say they should be from the purchasing director to certain folks. Did you see that part of the ordinance?
No, I don't.
Okay, well, I did. I'm looking for the ordinance language that would show me from the purchasing director and her rationale for the emergency. Now, she might could have copied that you gave me, but that's what the ordinance said. Do you need to look at it and postpone some of this and come back to it? I'm gonna tell you what else the ordinance talks about. It talks about the purchasing director rationale, the purchasing director authorizing the emergency purchase. Did you know that? That's who authorizes the purchasing director.
Correct.
Where's the documentation to the council that show that authorization?
Well, it is most likely in the ESA system as a part of the actual purchase.
And do you know the part of the ordinance that say the purchasing director should be available, so to speak, I'm paraphrasing, to review this stuff with the city council?
Understood.
You seen that? So I'm still looking. And so I'll drop this, Madam Clerk, if I got the votes. But I will also follow up on that emergency purchase. Because to me, it was a gangster move. It didn't need, some of it didn't need to happen. It was a publicity stuff. It was the mayor running out at the mouth, like trying to demonstrate he got power didn't even do it thus far according to the ordinance, which is law. So I'm gonna ask again, show me the documentation where the purchasing director is authorizing it, not where department heads are sending a memo to the purchasing director. And show me the documentation when the purchasing director authorized the rationale of the purchasing director, not the rationale of the department head. Department.
Thank you.
Wait,
Anyone else? Anyone else? Go ahead. Mr. Peck.
Is a, motion to the table definitely out of order.
No.
So, Mr. Mays, do you mind if I make that a motion and then add a, discussion item to government ops, so we can discuss it further?
Request for information if you and others want
Give
to
permission.
share about that.
Thank you. Go ahead, Mr. Mays.
If you don't mind giving us the opportunity to talk any here, I don't know what the rules is on a motion to postpone indefinitely. I might can get by with no more discussion, but what about?
It's one round of 3 minutes after I make the motion. So then, Madam Chair, I make a motion to postpone indefinitely 230301, 230306, 230308.
All right, there's a motion on the floor to postpone indefinitely, resolution 230301, 230306, and 230308.
Madam Chair,
Go ahead, Mr.
just real
Peck.
quick, I'm using my time to make sure that, Madam Clerk, if you can put that discussion item in government ops to discuss the emergency purchasing ordinance. That would be great. Thank you.
Any other discussion? Any other discussion?
Yeah, Madam.
Go ahead, Mr. Mays.
You know, it's a reason that we separate stuff under these groups, but based upon the category of all three of them. But normally I'll say they've been separated and I might want to vote differently on each one. That might not be the case, but I'm gonna really be looking forward to that discussion item in government ops. Mr. Through you, Madam Chair, to Mr. Evans.
Yes, go ahead, Mr. Evans.
Do you think you can figure out what I'm talking about by the time we get to government ops?
I would say that whatever your request is, give it to me in writing, so I know.
Well, we're gonna give it to you in writing, but I won't tell you verbally this. The legal department has some responsibility in that ordinance too. I wanna see all documentation and communication as it relates to that emergency purchase. Because I read pretty good, and I'm looking at the documentation that came forward. Ms. Donahue, I want a piece of paper, and I'm gonna give it to him in writing, what I just said. And then I want you to give it to him in writing. But Mr. Edwards, I'm gonna give you something in writing in a minute and 30 seconds. But y'all need to cut that mess out. Y'all come here with pencil and pad. You, the city attorney, and others. We on the record. You got a notebook pad, and y'all steady playing the game, as I'm gonna call it. Give it to me in writing. So I'm gonna request in writing. I want the documents that I just requested verbally. And then the city clerk is gonna do better than me. Because she gonna give you in writing. What I requested arrested Bird. And I'm gonna play this game with y'all for a while until y'all quit playing the game with us. Mr. Mitchell, I want everybody to see me request that in writing what I just requested. And this time I'm asking him to give me the documentation that the ordinance is required for emergency purposes. And I want it back up in writing, my request.
Thank you. Any other discussion? Any other discussion? Any other discussion? Roll call vote to postpone indefinitely 230301, 230306, 230308. Ms. Burns? Yes. Mr. Piper?
Yes.
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 The vote is 5 yes, 0 no. The next separation is 230322. Fontaine Auto 6 pickups trucks. Is there a motion?
Was that separated?
You separated, Mr. Mays.
No, 322, I was looking at the wrong one, 321. Okay, I'll wait to see what motion y'all make, and I'm gonna call Mr. Dumas up, and that's something that he made the decision. I want to hear what he has to say, y'all. I'm gonna pass on the motion.
Go ahead, Mr. Piper.
Motion to approve 230.
Motion on the floor to approve 230322. Is there support? Seeing none, I will vote. I'll support that. Okay. Sorry. I'll let you know. I'll support. Okay, I'll put you. All right, that was supported by, Mrs. Winfrey Carter. Any discussion?
Yeah, Madam Chair,
Go ahead, Mr. Mays.
you gotta slow down on some of that stuff.
Mr. Mays, I've had 12 o'clock stop.
Thank you,
I
Brian.
had 12 o'clock stop.
Oh, okay. But anyways, through you, Madam Chair, and Mr. Dumas, I wanna know why you think we should slow around on this. I'm ready to support it, but I think you know something that I need to look at close.
Yes, my name is A.C. Dumas, City of Flint, Second Ward. I was satisfied with Mr. Pfeiffer, Mr. Priestley about going through the lowest bid through the state, But I do want to know, was it published according to the purchase order? How was it published? They may have got the lowest bid, but how was it published? It was published on the city website, and I don't think it is. I think you have to go to the bid again. Or was it published in the news, circular, in the city of Flint, circulation? So, I just want everyone to have a fair share. That's all I ask for. Everyone get a fair share. They lose, but, you go to the state and this, but how was it published? And I didn't know about it, of course, until I saw the agenda that was emailed to me by the clerk. Thank you.
Through you, Madam Chair, Mr. Edwards, do you know the answer to that question?
No, I have nothing to add to that.
Wow. Okay, it's similar to some of the outstanding questions that I just had as it relates to process and procedure. And for me, this administration has been kind of notorious on certain processes and procedures. I'm thinking some of that emergency purchase was a little much. And then I'm looking at the process and procedures as it relates to, the ARPA funds. And, Mr. Kim can distract my colleagues from me walking around with his computer and listening to this a different day, Mr. Kim. It's 5 years. Give it. 5 minus 1 is always 4. So keep getting on my nerves. and you done got on my nerve, interfering with this council for months. From the day that you told them that they could deliberate outside of the council meeting, and then help orchestrate my removal to get your appointment, it's been hell ever since. And then get special prosecutors and have me go spend money and raise to defend myself repeatedly when I act in my official capacity. I ain't got nothing to pay you at this point. Unless my lawyers can come up with something. But you seem to be discriminatory. Because I think when Liddell Lewis goes through litigation, you got her attorney. I think it's too late to change the record on that, but I could be wrong.
Mr. Mays, please state your name to the.
Well, I am Jermaine. When I see him getting up walking with a laptop, when I'm talking to both colleagues interrupting me, I'm Jermaine. What? I'm Jermaine, Tito, Jackie, Marlon, and Randy. Good. You done interfered way too long. Way too long. Wrong. Now you can roll your eyes, it can hit 12 o'clock, your shoes can turn in like Cinderella, and you can leave the agenda, and now it's less than me. But I look at folks' demeanor, what they say, how they act, and what they think about me. I don't know what time it is. Madam Clerk, what time is it? 11:37. Let that 12 o'clock in your demeanor and you roll your eyes and act in a certain way toward me. I know how to filibuster, I know how to put motions. You don't want to do that, Ms. Priest. That ain't how I roll. I'm serious about my business, I'm serious about the people's business. And Mr. Woodson, I'm serious about my business. And I'm trying to be cool with you, her, and everybody else. You run your life and do your thing, and I'm gonna run mine. I'm gonna show both of y'all something.
Thank you. Is there any other discussion? Any other discussion in the first round? In the second round,
Yeah, Madam Chair.
go ahead, Mr. Mays.
Look, we done talked about protecting the audience. And I'll protect. And we done talked about how council.
What's your point? Second round of resolution 230322.
That's the motion to approve the vote on the purchase of the trucks. And so once I went to talk about the purchase of the trucks and be in discussion, I seen Attorney Kim get up with a laptop, in my opinion, from where I said, I don't know. Because I don't know what they're talking about. Dealing with Bible. And I told him to be careful, because ain't the Bible up here. And when I'm talking to colleagues, I want to pay attention rather than some of the mess that you be talking about. And then she went to whining or saying something and Woodson too. So they got my attention. And sometimes I can show folks better than I can tell them. They acted like that with 4 folks, 5 folks here. And I'm like, Miss Priest, I wouldn't care if your Cinderella shoes turned and lost a glass in the factory. I separated it. I'm gonna see what Mr. Dillon's concern is. I'm gonna ask Mr. Evans, did he know about it? Ain't no purpose of director here. And I don't just have to vote the rubber stamp and stuff and went to purchasing property. And I started out by saying there's been a lot of bad procedures with this administration. And then I seen the interruption. So, Mr. Edwards, you don't know the details of this purchase and robbery.
Only what's in the documents,
Beg your pardon.
all the information that's in the agenda.
And in the agenda, you see all of the information that Mr. Dumas talked about, and you need your memory refreshed as to what he said.
I heard what he said.
You heard what he said?
That information doesn't appear to be in the agenda.
You said it ain't in there, it is.
That it is not. It's
Okay,
not.
it ain't in there. Now, I can go ahead information coming to me because a lot of information coming to me as a council person from other areas. And I don't be knowing it all. So I don't want folks frowning and trying to meet deadlines and rushing my vote when I'm trying to do digest purchasing procedures, not just emergency purchases, but all purchases. Thank you so much. Let's see what's said and done.
Thank you. Any other discussion?
Madam Chair,
Go ahead, Mr.
through you to the clerk. Madam Clerk, will you put in a referral to, Lauren Rowley, the Director of Purchasing, and have her, just a quick summary, provide us details on how the purchasing process through the state occurs? And then can you also put the purchasing ordinance in everybody's box?
Request for information.
What's your request?
Have there was a thought across your mind to, leave it on the agenda or postpone it, or everybody want to move forward, even though we still searching. No.
Thank you, Madam.
Thank you. Any other discussion in the second round? Any other discussion in the second round? Hearing no movement, roll call to approve 230322. Mr. Pfeiffer. Mr. Mays.
I abstain because I really want to see if it need to be postponed.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Vote is 3 yes, 1 no.
Vote is 3 yes, 1 no, 1 abstention. That resolution does not pass. The next resolution is 2303.
Madam Chair,
Yes, what is your?
if I was the chair, I would entertain asking, is there another motion before I move on?
I will take your advice, Mr. Mays. Thank you for that. Is there another
Madam
motion?
Chair, I'm gonna make a motion to, rather than send it back to committee, I want to keep it on the council agenda, and I'm making a motion to postpone it to the next, council meeting. That'll give me time to get some answers, and that's so moved.
There's a motion on the floor to postpone resolution 230322 to the next council meeting, which is October. Let's put a date in there. I don't have my calendar. To the next council meeting. Is there support? It's been moved and properly seconded. Is there any discussion?
Yeah, real quick, Madam Chair. You know, we gotta be cool with each other. And we gotta be careful how we interact. That's all I'm saying.
Any other discussion?
Yes,
Go
Madam
ahead,
Chair.
Ms. Winfrey Carter.
You know what? This almost midnight. I'm sitting here, I have totally gotten all confused. I'm thinking we're on the motion for the 3 resolutions to postpone. We already voted on that? Oh my God. Okay.
Brother with me.
See, I'm midnight.
Look, this time. Okay, I'll vote to, postpone it back to, what, where did we go to, here, council.
Yes, Mr.
And it'll get approved.
I believe at this point, we would take a motion for reconsideration in order to bring this back up, because, Bonnie just voted to not to approve this, which means that it failed. So to bring this up again before the usual 30 days would require a motion for reconsideration. That can't happen right now because there's obviously been no written notice prior to the meeting, so we take 6 votes, there's not 6, so the citizens we want to be at the next meeting of council you know, for consideration was included in that agenda.
Okay, so we've got a motion on the floor for discussion. Do we go ahead and vote on that, or do we, how do we handle that, Madam Clerk? Or Mr. Chairman?
Madam
Go
Chair,
ahead, Mr. Mays.
Madam Chair, I ain't studying with this thirty years ago. The motion is to postpone it to the next council meeting. If it has to be reconsidered, then it can, whatever. I done made a motion to postpone this resolution to the next council meeting. Reconsideration might happen then, and whatever. You're not gonna run council as far as I'm concerned. That's why y'all, council messed up now. So my motion is to postpone this resolution to the next council meeting, and it can show up and be reconsidered here or whatever. Then I'm gonna stick with that.
All right, any other discussions? We'll just keep going. Any other discussion? Hearing none, roll call, Madam Clerk. It's one round of 3 minutes to postpone. So, roll call.
I'm not sure if you have to get a second for that.
Yeah, we had, Dennis did, yeah. Okay, roll call.
Mr. Mays?
Yes.
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 Vote is 5 yes, 0 no. That motion, that will stay there. The next one is 230324. TLC Engineering Services, Cedar Street Reservoir, Pump Station Rehabilitation. Go ahead, Ms.
Motion to approve.
Motion on the floor to approve resolution 230324. Is there any support? Support. Been moved and properly second by Mrs. Burns. Is there any discussion?
Madam Chair.
Go ahead.
Through you to Mr. Edwards. Mr. Edwards. A couple of questions on this one. I don't recall us accepting the funds, let alone, I guess I'll put that out there. I don't recall us, accepting grant. I know we had, application for the loan, but I don't, honestly, we get approved for, I don't think any of that came from council. You familiar with this grant?
Yeah, I have to move back and, so. They posted a plan, in terms of the dollars as the state approved them. I'm not sure about whether you get it approved here or not, so that's something I have to check.
Through you, Madam Chair, for the city attorney, do we have to approve grant funds before we can spend?
Generally, yes.
Madam Chair, through you to the city clerk. Madam Clerk, do you have any record of us approving this state revolving fund grant?
I would have to search for that.
I'm sorry?
I would have to do a search for that, I'm sure.
Point of information. Do we have to approve it? Because I didn't know. It was a
And I didn't, thank you, I didn't remember either. And I tried to keep up on everything, but, I know that we approved the resolution for them to apply for the grant.
That was a loan.
This says revolving fund grant.
This is the state's ARPA grant, so this is not, yeah, this is not paid, we don't have to pay this back. That's not.
So, I guess I'm
It's much younger than one.
but then we still have to accept it before we can act on it, or not.
Yes, made, but not at the same time that the application is made. We have to look at the resolution for the application to see what the wording is there. If it was a separate resolution to accept the loan or accept the award.
Because I remember. Wait till this long. Approving the, for them to apply for
It
that.
was a lot more money, it was millions.
It was like 20%.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It was 10%. Just, want to make sure that we do it correctly. My record showed that we didn't, approve this fund. So I don't know what to do. Madam Chair, through you to the city attorney, should we just postpone until we get a resolution to approve these dollars?
Honestly, it's with the level of detail questions you're asking, that's a question we would have to be towards finance. Give you legally advice on what you should do with this matter.
Point of information, send it back to finance.
So,
Okay, there's a motion on the floor to send this, and supported, any discussion? No, sorry. To think around 3 minutes.
Real quick, Madam Chair. Mr. Biden, council people. I don't listen to what the recommendation of certain folks is. She jumped in there, I was just thinking, we have to make a decision quickly. I don't vote to support the city of finance, but I don't really want this council to understand. We are the city council, and we make the decision. It's good to get advice, but we need good advice. The resolution before, in order to reconsider, would have to be in council meeting, postponing the council, you get a notice, and we'll see if it's reconsidered. But, we've got to understand that we are the council. There's nothing wrong with getting advice, but it would be better if we had solid, consistent legal advice. We don't have that.
Thank you, Mr. Mays. Any other discussion on the first round? Or one and only one. Seeing none, this is the vote to send to finance. Ms. Priestley? Yes. Ms. Murphy-Carter?
Yes.
Ms. Burns? Yes. Mr. Piper? Mr. Mays?
Yes.
The vote is 5 yes, 0 no, that will be sent to finance. And Mr. Edwards, please see about getting a resolution for accepting grant. All right, the next. Go ahead.
Why didn't tell you? Give it to me in writing.
The next resolution is the second reading and enactment of ordinances 230276, 230277, and 230278. Is there a motion?
Yeah, Madam Chair, y'all say y'all gotta get out of here before the man is just trying to wait or lose. So I'm gonna make a motion similar to the motion that Mr. Piper made on the emergency ordinance. I would move all them ordinances for this second reading and approval, Madam Clerk.
Yes. Second reading and adoption.
You wasn't gonna honor me as a member of the I see it now. You know, 230276, 230277, 230278. I would move for second read. did they come at a point where it's 5 of us? That means I got some say so. I can make a motion and vote against it, I can make a motion and vote with it. But I met some folks on one of them out there. And then I heard somebody who I respect in the meeting today talk about men being behind and whatever. So when I look at the public hearing area, I've seen language about drinking in compartments if you aim to drive it. And I've seen language on public sidewalks and right of ways. And when this first come up, I said, I hope that this don't refer to downtown, but to Thurston and everywhere. So I ain't reviewed that, but I'm gonna take a chance, but they slippers, you know, Cinderella had to be home in the fairy tale, now that ain't what this is, 12 o'clock. And so, you know, politics sometimes can compromise. I don't vote personally. I think I'm gonna be about the third or fourth voter when the round is called. I'll see what my colleagues say do. Thank you so much.
Any other discussion? Any other discussion? The first round, any discussion in the second round? Any discussion in the second round? Seeing
Yeah,
none.
Madam Chair.
Go ahead, Mr. May.
What time is it?
It is 11:57.
Let's see what happens.
Roll call, please. Ms. Whitaker.
Yes.
Ms. Byrne? Yes. Ms. Whitaker?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. Voted 5 yes, 0 no.
Madam.
The vote is 5 yes, 0 no. Those,
Madam Chair.
go ahead.
Yeah, because y'all was gearing up to try to blame me for getting out as well. Y'all just settle down, don't do that. You're trying to be smooth, but y'all gonna piss me off with some stuff I don't know. I was looking at 12 o'clock, it should be about 11:59. I moved to adjourn.
Oh,
I'm a order, Madam Chair. You got me.
is there support?
It is what it is.
Roll call, please, Richard.
I'm blaming me for the rule.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
5 yes, 0 no. Midnight.